AOQ.
What are you downloading now?
Requires always downloading some bullshit.
I mean,
He's still
he
the
has
only
to
nigga.
download
He's like the only nigga that streams, that still downloads music to listen to it. Because he doesn't want to pay $80 for Spotify a month.
Hey, you come on, is it 80? 60?
Before we go to the gym, this nigga sits here and downloads music to listen to. Like, yo, fam, man, give me 10 minutes.
Wait, Dad Piff?
What do you use?
Huh?
Hey, nigga.
What? Songs lover dot
Airplane mode.
PK.
Airplane mode.
Yeah. What's up, guys? It's your boy Q Main, and I'm rolling with my two co-pilots, Liverace and Maybach Bubs. And you know what it is? We're bringing you some dope shit on the regular. Me and my niggas bulletproof. Shoot the messenger.
Maybe we should tell them about Shoot the Messenger, right?
What you mean?
Like, that's what.
Well, that's the name of the show.
Yeah, that's what it's called now.
Yeah. Well, so welcome to Shoot the Messenger, guys. I think first off, we just like to talk about the care package. So one of my favorite rappers, I'm not sure about these two guys, is Drizzy Drake Rogers, and he surprised us yesterday by blessing us with a compilation album of some of his, I don't want to call them throwaways, but like some very fire singles that he's dropped, and he compiled it very nicely.
Yeah.
And it's got everybody in their feels. I mean, it takes me back to like 2014, 2013, when I was dating this other girl.
Dating.
Yeah.
20 what now? 2014?
Was it? Yeah, 2015. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, what did you guys think of the whole move?
No, but why does it take you back to the whole girl that you were dating?
Because
I mean,
some
it's
of the
just
tracks
hip-hop.
are from that era.
It's like hip hop bangers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you ever listen to a track and it reminds you of like a time in your life?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, that's what music is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think of that whole move?
It was a reminder.
It was a nice album. I mean, the songs were nice. It's nice that you can now listen to Draft Day on Spotify, for one, and not have to.
And I have to
listen
go to
it
SoundCloud or YouTube. Yeah.
So I mean, that's that.
And also those tracks, you know, when Drake had like a location and a time as the title of the track, you knew that shit was gonna be fire. I'm talking about 5 a.m. in Toronto, 4 p.m. in Calabasas.
That was shit. That one. He should have just.
Well, the 4 p.m. was nice. It was a nice,
4
like, sort of
p.m.
chill thing.
Yeah.
My question is, how did he clear some of that stuff, right? Because you have, like, you know, references to, like, Diddy's lines in there and cadence and, you know, some of that, take that, you know? And, like, that was a shot to
Do you
No,
need to clear? No, I don't think you need to clear.
When you-
that.
I mean, I remember when Rihanna was like being sued for, you know, bitch better have my money.
Yeah.
Just because of bitch better have my money. Because it's not just the beats, it's also like, you know, the lyrics as well.
No, those people are being extra, bro. That's unnecessary.
And when those two girls were suing, actually, just to veer off, they were suing Rick Ross for Maybach. What was it?
Yeah, Maybach music.
Oh, those Australian girls, eh?
Yeah, I like this Maybach music.
Sweet.
That's silly.
But anyway, so back to Drake. So he just dropped this. Is it a playlist? Is it an album? It's a new category now called a package. What? Because Drake likes doing these things. Like,
I'd call it like a compilation album but not necessarily compiling like, you know, your greatest hits type of thing, but just like
his mixtape stuff.
his mixtape stuff. And yeah, I think it's a great move. One, it's making him relevant in a time where hasn't dropped any new music, and he just come off that basketball
No, but
shit.
I mean, come on.
If one thing Drake is very good at is staying relevant.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
He
what
has
do you
to.
mean? He just dropped Scorpion last year. I mean, now we're at that point where.
But remember that he also just had the anniversary of, you know, So Far Gone. So he had to re-release that as well.
And that actually, I'm glad you mentioned that, and I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
I think is in this new era of, you know, like streaming and stuff, he's trying to monetize his past releases,
Yeah.
right? Which is what he did with So Far Gone.
Yeah.
Which is what he's doing now with these other throwaway tracks that he's had.
Yeah.
He's putting him in a like, he's making him kind of official in a way, so that, you know, you
Yeah.
can get like money out of him.
Yeah. I mean, I think also just for, you know, the discography of Drake, a lot of times you get like a huge demographic of Drake fans that say, no, I like Drake's old stuff. So I like Comeback Season, I like So Far Gone, I like the in between sort of like, you know, joints that he put out there, you know, that speak to that sort of like the purest art form of rap. So to be able to put that as an official part of your discography, as you know, I got bills, I got paid out of this, you know, I put it out there, not just as a, you know, sort of a free sort of mixtape vibe. It does work out for him quite well.
Yeah.
Financially, probably.
Financially,
But
as well.
artistically, I mean, I don't think anyone cares. Does anyone view this as like an album?
Nah, not
Nah, I don't view it.
I see it as a convenience thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a convenience thing.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the track list, and you got like 5 a.m. in Toronto, where it's like literally just bars, and I love it when he does that, where he's just like
No
going
hooks,
off,
just bars. Yeah.
just bars, and then he has in the same album, I Get Lonely.
Oh.
I Get lonely too.
Ah,
Yeah, like when did that song come out?
was that between
wow.
the Club Paradise?
But some of those tracks I used to fall asleep through.
No,
Like, 'cause of chest pains,
I
right?
used to chest pain. Too,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
had nothing
Drake
to
is-
chest pain about. You know, sometimes you get shit, man. Like, damn, if I was going through a heartbreak right now, this song would be the one.
What, it would be the one, right? Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Drake will have you craving chest pains.
exactly
like
you will,
heartbreak,
like that
yeah.
melancholy sort of vibe,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, but yeah, I think some of those songs as well speak to like a moment in time of Drake. Is like you can see that, like, because I could tell the growth as well.
Yeah.
But on some joints, I can also
okay,
tell
that's
the
what- that's-
regression in a sense as well.
Growth in what?
Growth in being able to, for example, when I was listening to that on that album, I listened to Girls Love Beyonce,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, cool. You were trying to make a song that references someone who's, you know, from a pop culture perspective, is big. And that song, I think he was expecting to make a certain amount of waves in.
Yeah.
Like,
And then later on, he goes on to release Hotline Bling, which
Yeah.
he himself also didn't expect that huge wave, but
yeah.
it came.
Yeah.
Trash song.
But he expected that with that Beyonce track, I feel.
Yeah.
Girls love
So-
Beyonce.
Yeah.
That didn't pop.
No, I think
that
it was
was
trying
really-
to. Drake has always been trying to appease girls. You know, because that's largely what his career is based on. In him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Like the women aspect of it. So it was
25%
around-
of your
it was
crowd is wearing
Yeah.
heels.
Yeah, like what Flex was saying.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You go to a Drake concert.
Yeah, it's mostly women.
It's two guys wearing sandals and
This
What
woman.
is that?
the rest is guys is women wearing heels.
Yeah.
But Drake has always tried to appease women, and it was at that time when you know Beyonce was like becoming an institution
Yeah.
Yeah.
for women. And
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
like, okay, how can I
Tap into this.
Tap into that.
Yeah.
Which
it's-
is exactly what Drake does.
Yeah.
Is he taps into things.
Yeah, true.
No, woman is a big thing. Not only his fan base, but just his personal life. There's that one line in 5 a.m. Toronto where it's like, a nigga trying to win here again. If I like her, I just fly to the city I'm in. I was like, oh shit.
But there's always some insecure lyrics though from Drake with regards to women.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he's
It's always,
scarred.
Like I wouldn't say it's scarred because like
He's definitely
okay,
scarred.
then when did he get scarred?
Rihanna. It has to be Rihanna.
Is Rihanna his biggest heartbreak?
I think so.
But he had some shit like
Because I think he had, and this is the thing where Drake doesn't like things not going according to plan.
Yeah.
Because he's very strategic.
Yeah.
So when you take him out of his way, it screws him over. Pusha T, he didn't expect that.
Yeah.
And it took him out of his way completely.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Rihanna sort of like curving him to say, nah, man.
Yeah.
Took him out of his way.
But when did that Rihanna thing when would like did it not happen? For
So-
him conclusively.
When she actually said
Take
that,
Care.
when
So
she
in
said
Take-
it,
In Take Care, was he dealing with Rihanna stuff?
no, we don't know all the Drake.
Yeah,
women.
we don't.
But we know you like spending money on them,
On girls.
Yeah.
Strippers.
strippers,
Strippers, the Bria
the-
Myers,
and
the
what do you
Lions,
the video?
Johnny Blazes.
Tell Malaya I'm on fire. She should work tonight.
else?
Yeah.
He retired strippers' jerseys. You know, in the NBA, like, when you retire, your jersey goes into the rafters. Like, he done that with strippers. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
But,
So-
yeah.
Okay, off of that, guys, I actually like to go to the next topic, which is which is girlfriend allowance. Like, so Drake is somebody that's known for, you know, being
Extravagant.
not the most frugal person when it comes to spending. He spends a lot on his women. He's the type of guy
Yeah,
to
true.
take care of your mom.
Well, he spends a lot on. Remember when he was buying Birkin bags for his future wife? So he has just a room in his house.
Just
Is it?
Birkin and
You know a
investments,
Birkin
man.
bag, right?
Yeah.
It's very expensive.
By Hermes.
It's like
It's-
no. I feel like very expensive doesn't do justice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's
You could buy a house.
It's portfolios.
Oh, shit.
They literally portfolios.
Okay, I didn't know that.
But why? I don't.
It's
What's going on?
it's a luxury brand that was created way back in the day,
Yeah.
and you know, from I don't know whether they're French. Hermes is French, should be French.
Yeah.
Named after a Greek god, but nonetheless, French luxury bags made way back in the day, and
Yeah.
like very limited as well. And each bag almost has a, you know, a
Is there-
story and a color attached to it.
So they are rare.
They're very rare. They control the supply very, very strict.
And by rare, the one unit you have, even if they made other units, is not replicable.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
basically.
just that one.
That one.
So do they?
Well, they
appreciate-
do mass. No, not mass. I'm not gonna even say mass.
Yeah, no,
produce.
no,
I'll
no.
say, you know, a good sort of like.
Are they made in China?
No, they're not.
Handmade.
Yeah, handmade,
Where?
real leather. Should be Italy. I'll have to check.
Okay,
But
guys. I
they-
mean,
they
the-
luxury.
But wait. And I think this is great for our topic with girlfriend allowance. Is do they appreciate in value?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so you can like kind of
An investment.
Yeah.
the way you do art.
Yeah, basically,
So,
yeah.
so they don't really have it's not a utilitarian a utility.
No,
thing. More
it's not. You
uh,
can't just use it on a daily basis and stuff like that. No.
Okay, they put it in a case.
But I think that it's one thing to gift your girl every so often, but nah. How do you guys actually feel about setting aside a budgeted amount monthly because you're dating this girl? Like this, and sometimes it's not even dating. It could be like a side chick. Like I see some of these guys out here.
So you saying that? What are you asking? Are you asking?
How do you guys feel about it?
about
a girlfriend allowance?
transactional relationship with?
Transaction.
What are you asking? Maybe let's delve deeper into
Okay.
the question.
Okay, you're dating a girl or a serious relationship or not so serious
Let's talk
relationship.
about a serious one.
Okay, let's talk about
Because
it.
I mean, niggas
serious
have
one,
been
yeah.
sugar
Yeah.
daddies for a long time. And
Yeah.
we understand the
Yeah.
transactional dynamics there. Let's talk about where this is someone you love, right?
Yeah.
Do you love them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they love you?
Yes.
And what's the nature of this love they have for you?
What you mean is love, bro?
It's love.
It's love.
It's all love. Yeah.
So
So if I wasn't able to provide this girlfriend allowance, does it change anything in the outcome of the love?
well, that's dependent on the girl, right?
Well, that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
Right?
But what do you guys think is a reasonable girlfriend allowance?
Well, it depends on
Rand
your lifestyle. And
Yeah.
There's a lot of variables, right?
Yeah. So how much could you do, Bubs?
Hey man, no. I can't speak to how much I can do. Stop getting my pockets, nigga. Like, what city are you in? What do you guys do? Like, what does she like?
I'm in my bag and I'm in his too.
Hey man, hot girls.
Yeah, no, even before we get to how much, I'm like, why? Is it because she needs it? Are you guys
I feel
have a home together? What's going on here?
It depends on the seriousness of
No,
it,
no,
right?
Yeah, gumpecho is basically, yeah.
Does it flow from your kindness, or is it something that is expected as part of the relationship?
Well, I think these conversations usually start maybe like as a kindness thing, you know.
Yeah.
Let me do. But after a while, I think when she
Ah.
gets used to it, it becomes
I'm
an
sorry, bro.
expectation.
I
now.
mean, listen,
Quick
It's
one.
like,
I'm
yeah, if
like-
you're doing that 5K,
for
for the
what
first
I've
2
seen,
months, you gotta
like,
keep it going.
The commentary I've seen around this on social media is that it doesn't start as a kindness. It kind of is part and parcel
Is it?
of what a modern relationship is supposed to be.
Wait, a modern relationship? So how do we define that?
No, I mean, okay. So if you look on,
contemporary-
if you look on like social media, right, and obviously people talk all kinds of shit there, but like,
yeah.
there's always this sort of this narrative that if you are dating, if you're a guy, right, there's all kinds of narratives actually. There's the one of the women feminism and all of that, independent women. But then there's also another one, which is being stuck in there that like you have to basically.
Yeah.
You have to have a girlfriend allowance for your girl.
Yeah.
You have to send e-wallets.
Yeah.
All of that stuff.
Yeah.
As
Just
a
gotta
requirement.
do it.
Yeah.
Basic requirement.
Yeah.
I think I try to sort of like define it as something that's also part and parcel of how do we define, a man in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
And, that construct has always just been there in a sense.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where like you don't try to debate too much of it because then it sort of puts your whole
You gotta be like cheap.
yeah, like you're a cheap nigga, like you just gotta
Like and
it needs to flow from kindness, but as well it's there. You need to sort of acknowledge it, and you need to the same way that if you roll up in a chick's house and be like
flow from kindness.
Yeah.
So kindness then is a very qualitative thing, and eco-friend allowance is a very quantitative thing.
Yeah.
There are ways to be kind without so say
taking
you
a
can't
Definitely.
afford
Yeah.
the eco-friend allowance.
Yeah.
But
you're not. I saw the
but
caption
you
that says
can-
you have no
but-
business being in a
yeah,
relationship.
but like you can afford to in the yoga and knickknacks.
You're gonna
See, that ain't gonna fly.
like
You
I'm not a
can't.
girl, but get fucking high here, dog.
Like
no,
Look, my whole
So
thing-
it has an element kind of that's like okay, you might be kind, but like if your kindness can't be executed financially,
yeah.
then
So here's what my approach would be. I'd have to look at, okay, what do you earn versus what I earn, right?
true. I was about to actually bring that up.
That's one. Because, I mean, if you earn more than me, like, I mean, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Why am I giving you more
Yeah.
money? And two, I'd like to use that as a way to sort of help you. So I'd rather first... say, look, I'm gonna pay for this, like something you need.
Bob
Like
the
let's say what could it be?
Bob the Builder,
Bob the Builder.
trying to help
No,
you.
for real. Like maybe you in a financial situation and you can't afford your car insurance. And I'm
Bailout.
like, yo, I can
You see, that's the thing.
so like,
That's
different
like, why are you dating a girl that can't afford her car insurance?
No,
It's an
what the hell? No,
example,
leave
dog.
it. What do you mean?
No.
It's an
by the way,
example.
I'm just saying. I don't want to attack or anything.
So there are
I'm
different,
just saying that,
there
like,
are different types of transactions.
a lot of these things point to poor financial behavior.
True. And which when you get into a relationship, there are those pure fundamentals that you have to work on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those are difficult conversations to have, right?
Yeah.
It's about finances. It's about, my nigga, how's your credit looking like?
Yeah, yeah.
How's that? And sometimes it
Yeah.
feels like, you...
Would you guys date someone who earns significantly less than you?
What significantly?
Less than half.
Less than half. No.
Yeah, you wouldn't date
Nah,
that
it's,
person.
it's like okay. So I'd look at what is this person's future earning potential as well. Because if they just came out of school and they like on their first job, I can understand why they're not earning that much. But if this person's like on track to
Yeah.
become
Yeah.
like a CA or whatever, then it's
Yeah.
like, yo, this person's
Oh,
got
and
something
they're
going
handling
for
that,
themselves.
yeah.
But what
earning
if?
potential,
But
right?
Yeah.
okay, so they have a significantly less income than you, but their taste is significantly more than their income. and
Bitch,
your
sit down.
income.
Sit down.
That
Look,
is-
for me, it's like if you're gonna have an
Let's not call
expensive.
women bitches.
Oh. Bleep that out. But like, you can have an expensive taste and not have the means to it. Like I think like there's things that I want that I can't afford right now, but I'm not putting pressure on anyone else or myself to get those things right now.
Yeah.
So that person can have a particular taste, but they shouldn't put pressure
See, that's
on
the thing,
you
though, between-
to
And I'm gonna sound
To meet that.
like okay, all right. This might sound a bit bad or whatever,
Yeah.
but that's in terms of procuring value, right? Income in the world. Men and women have different
skills.
options.
Yeah.
yeah.
With
Is that
men,
true?
it's if I don't have it, either I'm gonna have to, well, maybe find a way to work towards it,
Yeah.
or steal it, and usually that's the option. And then some guys, there are like, there's a small percentage of guys that, you know,
Sugar
kinda
mamas.
go hustle women. But predominantly as a man,
Wait, hustle
you're-
women?
Yeah, there are those niggas.
yeah.
There's like two options. Women, especially beautiful women, have those two options.
Yeah.
And they have, I'll get it using the men
Yeah.
as well. So that's part of that could be part of their income as well. Available to them.
Yeah.
Not
yeah,
to say
yeah,
that
Yeah.
in general as well.
Look, I mean, if the opportunity is there and it makes sense, like, I mean, if I was a woman, like, I don't blame them for using men.
Yeah.
Like, it's up to the guy if he wants to be used. So, yeah, cool, whatever, you know. But for me, like, nah, this is me. Like, I'm not that guy, girls. So you know.
So you
Oh, you're already cutting out your sample size.
so you
That
never,
sample size has been slashed by half.
so you never have like a girlfriend allowance situation.
Stop being stingy, Q.
No, like I said, like, look, I'll help you.
With the insurance.
Like, it has to make sense to me. It's like, because I want to know.
All right,
At
here's
least
some of the
if-
figures.
if-
Here's some of the figures.
Wait, leave it. If I'm spending on something, then I know exactly, you know, where it's going.
Yeah, true.
Now, if I'm giving you what?
So
So what's
that's
3K, 5K? What are these
no,
things? I don't even know what these niggas are doing. 25K.
That's the entry level too.
Is that entry level? Like, I don't know what you're spending it on.
You need receipts.
Yeah, I mean, that's another awkward conversation. Now you're gonna want to know.
Okay, I mean,
Nah,
if
you
you
gotta know. You
if
gave
you
it
gotta
away.
want- if you gotta want
Yeah,
receipts,
yeah,
then
yeah,
don't
that's
do
the
it.
problem.
Yeah,
that's
like
the-
that.
don't
That's
do
a
it.
huge problem.
Don't do it. Yeah.
Babs, would you?
Yeah.
I probably would.
Hypothetically, there's no hypothetics with me because I'm in a relationship. Yeah.
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 There are certain things that it's almost like I always bring it back to. I don't want to bring it back to a religious context,
Yeah.
but like it's like, you know how like dudes in church never question tithes.
Yeah.
Like there are people that do, but then they're, you know, it's like
Yeah.
Have you ever given the full 10%?
for tithe.
Yeah.
At one point I did,
Yeah, right.
but the thing is,
I regretted that much.
the context.
Oh,
the,
what the hell?
the context is that like I think it in the Bible it actually says it's not like it's your resource, 10% of your almost your resources. So it
Yeah.
could be your time as well. That's how I think about
The
it.
way the church, it's like
money.
yes, your
It's money.
income,
What you earn,
money.
your
your
income, true.
CTC.
And
Yeah.
Don't
Your
tell me
cost
about
to-
tax.
So you take the
That's
cost.
between you and the state.
Yeah, true. You gotta give Caesar, and then you know.
And
you gotta
my-
give
so
the
is
Lord
that
as
how
well.
you work it out? Is it like a percentage of like what you earn?
Nah.
Is this a
it-
girlfriend
sometimes,
allowance now?
like-
or the tithe?
Girlfriend allowance.
No, it varies, right? Because it's also like it's not fixed.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like,
Yeah. See,
you
I
know-
can do that.
No.
It depends,
The-
like-
the context around it. It's fixed. It's a salary.
Okay, cool. You have a fixed portion, and you also have a
Girlfriend
variable. Yeah, you have a fixed portion, then you have a variable portion, right?
Okay.
Like a commission structure.
So yeah, so
Based on the performance.
not based on any performance. It's just based on like what like there's a fixed portion, and then also it's like, you know how like they say in, you know, from an African context, like especially when it comes to marriage, like lobola doesn't finish. You're not supposed to finish paying off lobola. Like you pay off that amount of lobola, and then after that, like there are things that like the funeral.
In the
Ah, you gotta put in money now. You gotta, you know, that's part of like.
No, I understand.
So there's
those
that.
things.
So you have a fixed portion, then you also have a variable on top of
And
that.
that goes with marriage, right? Because
Yeah.
when you're
True.
married, your resources become one, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you didn't sign a prenup.
Yeah.
So it almost becomes like you don't see it because, like, you know, you might call it the allowance portion, but you know, she's like, for example,
You know,
my
you guys
fiance
are-
buys shit for like the house.
You're
She loves furniture.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
okay, I get it. You are in a
You
relationship.
need to, even if, okay, say, you know, I was in a relationship, you gotta pop. You gotta take some shit out.
Say you are not dating a woman that you intend to marry, right? Which is
Jesus.
or whatever, right? Or, let's say you're just dating, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, dating a girl, you know,
How long have I been dating her?
No.
she's pretty. She got very nice hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dresses well. Would you girlfriend allow or not?
For me, so I've never dated anybody that in the back of my mind I didn't think I could marry this person. So
Wait, what? Rephrase that.
so if I'm dating you, it means that I'm saying that
I
there's
could marry
potential.
you.
I could marry you. So I'm not gonna date you if I
Okay,
don't think
alright,
it
okay,
has
alright,
potential to go there.
Yeah, no, you're right, bro, and me too. no, like, why you not?
Okay.
Come on, bro.
You had to plug that in.
No, like, I agree.
Yeah.
It's like this. It depends as well. Like, am I dating out of my league?
What is out of
What
it?
is out of your league?
Like, let's just say out of my league is I earn, for example, 100K a month.
Yeah.
Okay, which is a bad example, but like let's
What?
say I earn.
Then there's
10K
no one
a
out of
month.
your league.
Yeah,
Very
then
few.
there's no one out of your league. You can have anyone.
I earn 10K a month, and my girl is probably sitting, you know, at like, you know, she comes from a rich family or something.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
yeah.
used to certain
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
Yeah. Give
Like,
you- no, she should give you an allowance.
wait, if
But it'll never get to that because
Yeah.
Yeah, it can't.
girls, it's very it's uncommon for girls to date guys that are for lower social standing.
Yeah, yeah,
You know.
yeah.
No, just to say, I probably, because you know, like I've always said that probably, you know, he's said that I would marry a trophy wife,
yeah,
Okay.
which I disagree with,
Okay.
but I see where he's coming from,
Yeah.
but I disagree with it.
Because of what your personality.
I don't know. What did you base that on?
your personality, to be honest.
Okay.
It's
But-
it's like dude is not all the things he describes in a woman absolutely is a trophy wife.
Oh.
Like what?
Okay, guys, let's not
Who,
get into
doesn't want? Man, that's a good. Who doesn't want a pretty woman?
Well, I mean, if you don't find your woman pretty,
Yeah,
then you
exactly.
shouldn't
Okay,
be
who
with her.
doesn't? Who doesn't want to find their lady attractive?
Yeah,
Great.
all-
Yeah,
it's
we all
it's
do.
like a
But
But that's what I
prerequisite.
described. That's what I find attractive. So what?
Okay.
Now, at no point did you mention a dynamic woman, a woman that you can bring into a conversation.
Ah, you see, you lying. Q, you
Like,
have my back. You have my
no, I
back.
get you.
Yeah.
At that point, and this was long ago. So, like, at that point, it's almost like, okay, cool. I want a woman that can sort of have the basics right, but
Yeah.
like can't go all the way.
Yeah, guys, I want to give you a scenario, and and this is sort of where I want to land this. Right, is cool. You're dating a girl. You see a future with her as a potential wife, and now you've sort of decided, okay, cool, we can do this girlfriend allowance thing. Based on your, let's say, net income, what percentage do you feel is fair to give?
Okay,
to,
all right.
to the woman
this
that
sounds
you
like
love?
a business.
Yeah,
agreement,
that sounds like a.
It sounds like a
No,
business
but I
agreement.
mean, it's not a business agreement,
I'm
but like,
like-
you know what it is.
I like
you know
this,
what it is.
'cause-
I think the perfect way that you should support your girl is that if she needs anything at any time,
Exactly.
then you
Yeah.
should probably be able to do
Okay,
it for her.
cool.
And you should date the kind of girl that's not gonna need bullshit.
okay,
Her needs are gonna be genuine needs.
yeah,
Right?
true.
She's not gonna need something that is
Yeah.
out of your reach
Yeah.
as well.
You're always gonna give her what she needs,
Yeah.
but not what she.
So it mustn't
what she
be a
wants.
salary structure.
Okay, cool.
This thing.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
No, I think
agree with that.
I'm good with that.
So you would never do a girlfriend allowance, or you would have a contract.
No,
to sit down with
I've
her,
already given you my position on this thing.
which is you're gonna sign a contract.
No, I'm not gonna sign a contract. I'm gonna,
Payable on the
if you
15th.
need help, and I have the capacity to help you, I'm gonna help you. And I'd rather give you money for things that.
What if your
I know
girlfriend
you
wakes
need.
up? Yo, let's go to the Gucci store.
Oh, JJ.
Gucci
hey.
style?
Yeah.
No.
Yo. What am I sitting at?
You're not waking me up telling me.
No,
to
right
go
now.
Right now?
Yeah.
No.
You counting my pockets?
No,
Nah,
no,
P.
no.
Ugh.
Yeah, I gotta go.
You gotta be in your bag for that one.
Oh shit! I gotta
What's
go.
that appointment we got?
I saw
But yeah.
Louis Vuitton. Hey.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just probably date someone you. I think just to close this off, date someone that you like, and it won't feel like a girlfriend or allowance. Or whatever,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So guys, the next topic is car personalities.
Great segue.
Yeah.
No, I think
Dope segue, right? Yeah. Topic number 3.
whatever. Whatever. Okay, shoot the messenger. All right.
Oh, that one is.
All right. So car personality. So I want to get into the personality of vehicles. Like, what does your car say about you? And what are your thoughts about that? And which cars say what?
Do we start with what made us buy the cars that we currently drive?
Okay, yeah, we can start with that.
All right, Lever, go ahead. Take it away.
You guys are oh, you guys are funny. Okay, so yeah, you know.
Okay,
I gotta hand it to you. That's a
okay.
good one.
Maybe you can maybe talk about a car that you want and what that says about you.
I mean, like the car that I do own now, but don't drive because of various.
Damn, everybody is gonna know what we. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really buy that one myself.
Just gotta.
My grandmother bought that car.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just drove it. So I mean, I don't. Okay, so for me now, the car that I'm gonna buy, right? I was always like all of you guys. I wanted an expensive car because I wanted to show people that I'm wealthy or whatever. You know, like,
That's the deep one.
Yeah.
Deep, yeah.
you wanna show off.
Yeah.
I'm here too.
Yeah.
But like I've been so used to not paying car installments that I actually don't want to pay them.
Okay.
So but you do realize you need a car.
Yeah.
So I want a car that is good enough for me to drive to Pretoria. But to meet a girl there.
Okay.
But
Why particularly Victoria?
just in general.
Alright, cool.
Okay. Yeah.
But not respectable car, but not too expensive.
Okay. Yeah, but what? Give us a call and tell us like.
So I mean, the car that I'm considering buying is that Fiat 500.
So it's all functional, right?
You're gonna
Yeah.
put that up.
No, it's kind of it is functional. It drives, right? It's
What about it aesthetically?
aesthetically. I think that it suits I feel like it suits my personality.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
Because it's quite it's a quirky car. Like it's a small. It's like, well, fam, why are you driving that small car? What's going on? Why are you driving a BMW or anything? Why are you driving this? Like,
I think it's a bit snobbish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an answer. Like
Yeah.
you want people to ask you.
Yeah. What's going
I
on?
don't
with it?
drive that car.
it's a nice car.
It looks like you're gonna have coffee like
In Italy.
in Italy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Italian car.
And you're gonna wear one of these with
No,
and you're
never
gonna
that.
take a jersey and do that whole thing
Okay, nah, I'm not that.
and then go to a wine farm.
No, I'm not that.
That's what I get from that car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I get from it? It's like
I get it.
it's. You wouldn't expect me to be driving that.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Bubs.
I currently drive an Audi
Audi what?
Audi A3 sedan.
Generic.
Is that generic?
Yeah.
Hell no. The hatchback is. I drive a sedan. Like I am.
Actually, the sedan might be more generic than the hatch.
Pull up
Really?
in the Forza Audi.
Oh, the car lights. Nah, okay. I.
What do you think that says about you?
So
It says that he plays golf.
it definitely says I play golf.
He might be, and he might be a Freemason.
Illuminati.
Freemasons driving Audi, yeah.
It's subtle. It's not a BMW and it's not a Mercedes Benz and it's not trying to be one of those cars.
And that's why my issue with the A3, right? And I know it's A4, A3,
A3.
A3. I've always not you, right? I've always characterized the
Put the
nigga that's
disclaimer
driving the Audi as he's too pussy to drive the BMW and the Benz. But he also wants to show niggas, oh yeah, nigga,
According to
I got some money too, but he doesn't. He doesn't want to be bold in his statement.
Yeah.
It's a light flex.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a light flex.
It's a light
Not even a light flex. It's like a timid flex.
Yeah. Oh no, not the word timid is a bit. It's
a timid flex.
Okay.
it's a meek flex.
Okay.
Meek, timid is the same.
Inherit the earth.
Yeah. So,
After the rich die.
snap. So I drive a Kia, King in Africa. Yeah.
Is that what?
No, it's not. And it's whack, but don't ever say that
I've
again.
never heard that before.
In Africa.
Okay. So I drive a Serato coupe.
Do you have Yeezy in your Serato?
Yeah, I have Yeezy in my Serato. I think I like the car because it's stylish.
Ooh, beautiful car.
Two, it's fast, it's responsive.
Yeah.
And it's not too heavy on
fuel.
On fuel.
What
yeah.
does that say about you?
It says all of those things. I'm frugal, I'm stylish, and I'm powerful. No, fuck no. Can you cut that?
No, we cut that out. Leave that in.
You're powerful. Like
Beautiful car.
But I think it's like it's not over the top, but it looks good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
it's a nice car.
Yeah,
It's a nice car.
yeah.
What do you guys think of guys who drive
A 1 Series.
Polo Vivos? No, we'll get to them.
Yeah, okay.
Full of viewers.
Polos.
Polos.
Listen, I couldn't afford.
That's more generic than the
So
A3.
to me, like yeah,
That's generic.
that's generic. So,
Yeah.
that is, I have a degree,
Yes.
Yeah.
probably in BCom,
Yeah.
and I
Okay.
have two years working experience.
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Well, that depends what type of polo, right?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Which one?
You got the. You got. Oh, you said Vivo.
You
Okay,
said
alright,
Vivo,
cool. I
yeah.
hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
And the other one as well. And the
Which one?
TSI, the
That's
TSI
right.
too, nigga. It's
That-
also
Yeah.
That one they gave you like a senior associate,
Yeah.
no, you.
but
you
not
get-
like a you know,
in which
just-
career? A senior associate? You driving that?
No.
No, okay, not really.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's all part of the degree package. Like
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
graduate, they be giving you the
They
polo.
give-
The polo, yeah.
Yeah.
Polo, yeah.
And then when they get so now when they get to like maybe team leader,
Yes.
manager,
Yeah.
or whatever, supervisor,
Yeah.
then they're like, hey, shit, hold up,
Yeah.
I can get the BMW M3 now,
What?
What? M3?
not M3, sorry.
Just someone- What? Where are you working,
Yeah,
bro?
I'm sorry,
I am
sorry.
coming.
The 3 Series says, I want you guys to know
notice
that
me.
I am climbing up this corporate ladder.
Yeah, I'm climbing
That-
this corporate ladder.
yeah.
I'm rich
But you
like
know what it is?
all of these million guys that also drive this
Yeah.
car.
But you know what it is? There's a difference in the 3 Series as well, because most of the time, as soon as you get to that team leader position, whatever, it's a 320. So like there are different variants in there.
Yeah.
And they like, and BMW haven't lost the art of, you know, being very stingy.
I think it starts at 318
It
actually.
goes 318, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And believe it or not, they had a 316 variant, which was like just.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was-
yeah, yeah.
So 320, 318, 320, 330, 325 also as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but fuck
And
all
then
that.
there's a 340.
Yeah,
all
the-
look the
The
same.
340 is 700,000 rand
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
for a 3 seat. It basically has a, I think,
Is it the engine?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the engine.
Like, who
super
cares?
so it's the one just below the M3. You couldn't afford the M3, but you know, you still want that
Yeah,
punch.
but like you
But,
care about that.
but the thing is, it still looks like a 3
Yeah,
Series.
it
That's
still
why
looks like a
they-
3
and
Series.
there's a million of them. That's,
so,
that's
but
the-
like
yeah.
on this one, team leader, you go straight to 318 or 320.
Yeah, team needs a 380. You know.
and then like when you like maybe a junior exec.
A junior exec. I'd probably.
Far.
You're not going Merc at this stage, or maybe.
No,
I'd
the
go
Merc
with-
niggas they want to ball once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
As in like I've already shown you that I drive the Merc.
yeah,
I don't need to.
Because you know what the Merc is? Merc is in between, right? It's either you have it or you don't.
yeah,
It's like, if I'm coming out straight out the bank and I'm like, you know what?
yeah,
Maybe I got a little bit of money like on
Yeah.
my back, you
Yeah.
know, from, you know, trust fund or vibe. I'm going the A class, and that's like,
Yeah. That's a
I'm,
good.
I'm working with the same guy rocking the polo,
all,
right?
all
Yeah.
of these dudes. Like that's a great characterization. 'cause
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then you jump. It's either you from there, that A class, when you get a promotion, you're still there, you're still okay.
yeah,
But you'll never jump to go in a Merc from an A
to a C.
to C63.
to go to a. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Or neither can you go for, if you now become an executive, to go but drive an E class, because E class you define it as, you know what, this is a subtle reminder of me retiring soon.
Soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys still think that whole characterization of the America is like an old man's car,
A lot of people
So,
do.
it depends.
like C-Class?
Yeah, it depends on the variant. Yeah, C-Class is like your. I would say that's like your older junior exec.
Which is more
Female,
expensive?
by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Which is the more expensive car, the 3 Series or the C-Class?
Let's see.
C-Class by what factor?
No, we'd have to check on that.
Yeah,
Like
just
a
have
huge
to check.
marginal.
No,
It's not big. It's not so big.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
a little bit.
I think they were both around like
Yeah.
500,
Yeah.
500, 600, and depending on what. So you with Mercedes, you never get like exactly the same vehicle because the parts are always different. I think with BMW generally like there's the standard.
Yeah.
Do you know what my career progression? Sorry, man.
Yeah.
My car progression looked like
What?
in my mind, and I was like, this is something I was hell bent on.
When? That's the question.
Kind of still now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Cool.
wanted to drive my Yaris that my grandma bought me in varsity up until I could afford to buy an Aston Martin DBS.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's a boss. That's a
That's a
boss move. But
Yeah,
it's not the most practical.
yeah. It's about.
Because
Well, it
because
turned out
life-
not to be, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not even
Yeah.
yeah.
I think my natural progression has always been. I drove a hatchback, a small hatch. I actually started out in a sedan that my parents gifted me. Moved to a hatch. Then moved to a sedan again, and now it has to be either a sedan or a 4x4.
Damn,
You see,
Bubs had a lot of cars.
I don't like cars with 4 doors.
Maybach.
Cars-
Maybach,
cars-
Bubs.
There's a lot of doors in cars.
What do you guys think? Cause of this vehicle, it's what is it? A Ford Mustang. I think it retails for like 800 now, which is in line with like your.
Yeah, no, the Ford
Yeah.
Mustang is like when you.
If I'm going heritage, I'm gonna go heritage, right? When I hear Mustang, the first thing that pops up in my mind is the classic, right?
Like-
Yeah,
1969.
yeah.
And this new one is like it's beautiful,
Yeah.
gorgeous, whatever.
Yeah.
I just look like an 800. If I imagined it, I'm probably like 30s, and I have 800, and I'm like Mustang. I look super childish.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's nice though. I won't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's. Would you guys ever buy a Lambo? Let's say I know this is like if you could afford it,
Porsche.
Porsche.
Yeah,
I'm probably a Porsche guy as well.
yeah.
Lambo seems very impractical.
Yeah, it's
Lambo, Bugatti, there's no reason to be buying.
It's
driving.
not.
It is like there's no good reason
Yeah.
to want to be driving those cars, except for maybe doing one sprint.
Yeah, like where am I driving
Yeah.
it? Like
So what's your guys'
I'm a
dream
track
cars?
guy.
And I know we're supposed to
Yeah.
actually talk about the personality of.
But we
Yeah,
can. I think
Turn
dream cars
this
have.
into a motor show.
So if you're okay, let's not even make it like dream. Let's make it something that's like achievable. If you're a C-level executive,
Yeah.
right? Let's say you earn, let's say about 3 to 5 million annually, factoring in tax and all
Yeah.
that stuff. Which car would you buy? You're let's say you are 40
40.
or 35 to 40. If you know,
I think I like the Jaguar F Type.
Ooh.
the F type.
Yeah.
I like the F pace.
Is it F Pace?
No, which one?
It's
This
a
is
two-door.
Isn't the pace?
Two-door.
The
The
two.
SUV.
Elevated,
I like
yes.
the SUV.
Oh, you
That's-
like
Yeah,
the
that's what I
SUV?
was
Yeah,
saying.
the F-Pace.
That's the.
Yeah. No, I like the two-door small car.
I have to go Porsche 911.
Okay.
And cheese it like that.
Yeah. I think I go for that one because it's not like the obvious brands like
Yeah.
Porsche, Ferrari, Lambo. I think it looks really nice and it's
I still want to drive to work, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yourself.
But I still want to flex it a little bit, not too much.
Yeah.
You want a car that you can drive every day, not on Sundays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it's a dope car,
exactly.
like an Aston Martin.
I can go buy groceries.
No.
No, you
No,
Every
that is
day.
you can't.
you can definitely
Every
drive it.
No,
Every day.
get out of
No,
here,
dude.
leave it.
Advantage.
Look! You look like you're going to some gala, dude.
Yeah, you look like you're going to some
gala dinner.
evening.
Like I mean, come on.
Bro, like, come
Like-
on, like what? Then what's the point of
I'm
owning
wearing a
it?
Richard Mille at the same time.
Yeah. No.
Fam, I could definitely drive go to Spa
Yeah.
No.
or Woolworths,
Yeah.
I don't know, dress like this, drive an Aston.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
To me, it seems like a nice car that you could just do that with.
It looks like that, but it's not, right?
No, it's not.
I know. Okay, what makes
The
it not like that?
simplicity of the design of it, right? I get it. But the problem is, it's an Aston Martin, and they always portray it as James Bond
James
arrived.
Yeah.
But I want to subvert all of that. You know, drive it every day.
No.
It's a nice car to drive every day.
Leave it
Another nice car to drive every day would be a Bentley as well.
Yeah.
It's just
a Bentlly more.
Driving a yacht, but
no,
yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's way too big. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah. But a Bentley more than
dude,
an
I
Aston.
did not realize how freaking long Bentleys are.
Yeah, they're huge.
I don't understand why.
Yeah.
Why?
I remember-
Why? It's like the 6 Series as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super long.
Super long.
Yeah.
But the Bentley is just longer than the 6.
I feel I need to give a special mention to these cars because a lot of people drive them and we didn't talk about them. Peugeot 206,
Lord.
Hyundai i10 and i20.
Why are we giving a special mention to these guys?
Because I want you guys to just give just like weigh in on these quickly, and then what's that other Kia? Like
Is that a Picanto?
no, Picanto, yeah,
Yeah,
Picanto.
no, that's not.
Yeah.
My mom drives that. Oh, shit on the
Okay.
car.
Yeah, my sister drives that.
So what do you guys think of those cars? Oh, and Citroen. These
And let's
I
throw
believe
in
there's
the
another
Clio.
French car.
Let's
Yeah.
throw
I
in
believe there's another French
the
car.
Renault Clio.
The Renault Clio.
Yeah.
Okay, where do we start? I-20.
I have never seen a woman driving a Hyundai i20 who was not very attractive.
Yeah. And the Renault Clio.
I have never seen a woman who drove a Renault Clio who was.
And
not
and that's a chick car. Like I mean, a guy driving a
mean,
Renault Clio,
yeah.
it's not very.
But it's also a
nice
very
woman.
specific kind of woman, isn't it?
It's pretty ones. And
Pretty,
then,
but
yeah.
also like.
And the
they-
Picanto?
They tend to be like a lot more like liberated.
Yeah.
Which ones?
The Rio Clio ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Renault Clio ones.
Yeah. And
I think
yeah.
that
Like in
the
terms
I-20
of-
ones are the. Listen, yes, pretty as it is.
Yeah.
But they're in a proper nice graduate program,
Yeah.
and they're very sort of like.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
And but they
And
go
the Clio ones.
but they go getters.
Is it?
Yes.
I
Yeah,
think
but
those
they-
the
yeah,
go getters.
go-getters.
The I-20
I-20,
goes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very ambitious.
And the Picanto ones? Oh yeah, so we're not gonna because no, that's not.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
But I would say that the Hyundai i10,
Yeah.
the i20 ones, I don't know. What's
I
going
just
on.
worry that
Yeah.
they safety.
Like,
Yeah.
I just worry about the safety.
Yeah.
does it have an does it have
Airbag, it
airbag?
doesn't-
One.
It's got one
Yeah.
for the driver,
Yeah.
obviously.
Okay, at least
Yeah.
they're gonna be safe. That nigga that's in
Yeah.
the passenger.
Yeah.
Fuck that
Sucks
nigga.
for
That's
you.
basically. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. What are the other ones?
Yeah, that's pretty. I don't know if you guys.
Other cars that chicks drive. Yeah, the Mini Cooper.
Ooh.
The blonde white girl.
Oh shit. I don't
my
know.
God,
I don't know. It just gives me this trust fund vibe.
It is.
Like,
It is.
yeah, it's like
It totally
it's like
It
trust fund
is.
maybe like yeah, Mini Cooper.
It
Maybe,
is.
yeah,
Both sides.
yeah,
Black or white.
Yeah, black or white.
right, yeah.
And even the dudes
Yeah.
too.
Ah.
But I always judge the dudes who want to
I
drive.
do.
a,
I do as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
I had a colleague who drove one of those.
What kind of man was it?
He was always out here trying to be on the scene. Friday
about to say
Friday night,
exactly.
Friday nights
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
if Red Bull chooses that car,
Yeah.
to
Then
attract
you
to
know.
come to
yeah,
energy
Then you
drinks,
know.
then you
If
know.
Red Bull chooses that car to attract the pretty girls,
Yeah.
then you know what kind of car that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Guys, before we wrap up, I'd like to play a quick game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how the game works is that a person names an actor, right? One of y'all have to name a movie his starred in, right? And then from that movie that person starred in, you have to name another actor.
Okay.
and then so it
that
goes.
is-
Then you have do you get it? So it's actor, movie, different actor,
Leave is definitely
different-
winning this one.
another movie.
No,
So for example, I'll go Robert Downey Jr. and then you'll go Avengers, and then somebody will go Scarlett Johansson,
Chris Evans,
and then
yeah.
you go
Okay.
Ghost in the Shell, and then then you fuck
Then you-
because
then
you
you
don't know
fuck, yeah.
because you don't know what else is in there. So yeah, okay, cool.
Okay, so who's gonna start?
I mean, let's go down the line. Please, please, I beg you, please. Don't give me that Private Ryan bullshit.
Okay, all right. I won't give you Tom Hanks, but I will give you Josh Brolin.
You're being a dick again.
No,
I mean,
no,
I understand
no.
he's,
Oh,
he's
come on,
Thanos.
Thanos.
But like,
Come on, what? Come on, country old men. No old
Yeah.
men for country.
Now,
Y'all
if
started
that
with
sentence
the
were to
bullshit.
make sense, how would you rearrange it?
No country for old men.
Yes.
I've never watched that, my nigga.
Okay.
Okay, Javier Bardem from the movie.
stop that
No,
nonsense.
Okay, you know what, Babs? Let me go. Let me go.
I'm gonna go.
Okay,
What
okay.
am I naming?
No, you're naming
What do I start
the
with?
actor.
Brad Pitt. Be normal.
Inglorious Bastards.
Michael Fassbender.
Yo, go on, Michael Fassbender.
He's the British oak who says, before I leave, well,
Oh yes, Django Unchained.
nope.
Oh, it's not
That is disgusting. Same director, but like,
You don't know the rules to your own game. What the fuck are you talking about?
I couldn't think of Michael.
But, and this is going around. What are you doing?
No,
Yeah.
anybody can jump in.
No, nigga, it has to. Okay, what are the rules of your game?
No, you whoever names it first then gets to name the next thing, the next movie or the next actor.
Okay, cool. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you said Brad Pitt, huh?
yeah, I said Brad.
Okay, I'll start. Will Smith.
So I have to name a movie now.
Yeah.
I Am Legend.
It was a dog, my nigga. It was a dog.
It's even
There was only a dog and Will Smith.
Wait, I got you.
A dog.
Jaden Smith.
What? No, he wasn't there.
Isn't he the small kid?
No, man, it wasn't there.
Oh fuck. Okay.
It was a dog.
Damn, it's just him and the dog, huh?
Okay, I'm sorry,
Okay.
man. You know, like,
I'll make my game. You fuck up this game, Steven.
What?
I hate you, dog. You
okay,
messed
all
up
right,
my
Bubs. You
last
you-
one.
I'm gonna go. I go with the cheesy actors, right? I'm gonna go Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay. Titanic.
How dare you? You could just went forward with the Django shit.
Like that chick. What was the chick that was Rose?
I don't even know.
Emily Rose. No. Wow. How can I?
Can we
not
just
know this?
can we take a break from this?
Okay.
Quick one.
You know Leonardo
gonna
DiCaprio
sound-
doesn't date anyone over the age of
Yeah,
25.
that. Yeah, and no one is on his back because he's saving the planet.
And while normal people use the Victoria's Secret brochure to look for clothes to buy, he looks at it to choose who he's gonna date next, which is fucking great.
Boss move. Like, yo,
Yeah.
man.
There was a spreadsheet I saw of basically
What, he's got a
it was
hit
a
list?
bar. Yeah, it was a bar graph
Yeah.
of the years. And then the ages on the, I think it was on the y-axis, and it literally went like this. It's
It always like peaks at 25 and then
yeah, and then he just rotates it.
yeah. By the way, who's your favorite actor? Since we're on this topic,
Whew. My
male
favorite.
actor.
Whew. Dang.
Tom Hardy, and for me to toss up between Tom Hardy and definitely Brad. I'm cheesy.
Yeah, I think mine's gonna be cheesy as well, but it's probably gonna be Robert Downey.
Go on.
Mine is I'm gonna go with George Clooney.
Oh yeah,
love him.
yeah. Classic.
And
Can we just talk about how he let down? Sorry, there's a lot of segues. He let down a lot of single men
by doing
that are old.
How?
There was a time when George was like just dating models, just freaking
Yeah, but
rotating.
that's how you cash out, bro. You get the very pretty chick who has a pretty serious job. That's how you do
saving
it.
the planet.
Yeah, saving the planet. That's the.
Who,
you know,
did you mention your favorite?
It was.
Oh,
it's
George- oh, yeah,
Daniel,
you just said
Daniel
George.
Day Lewis, and George Clooney.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Great actors.
All right.
So that's it. presenter search.
Okay, so the presenter search. So Expresso is currently looking for a new presenter for the show, and there's been like a host of videos popping up on the gram. I don't know, what do you guys feel about South Africans and wanting to be a presenter, and is it like a good legitimate career? Can you do that
Yeah.
consistently for a number of years?
Let's start with the underlying
Yeah.
seriousness
Yeah.
of how South Africans all want to be presenters or somehow famous.
Yeah.
Want to be celebrities.
True. Including us, nigga.
No.
No.
That's right. Yeah, but
No.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
Does the
Cut that.
career of a celebrity even pay well? I think
Yeah,
as a
it-
kid, I used to think that actors were rich.
Yeah.
Then I grew up and I realized that they don't have medical
You
aid.
met
Yeah.
them, yeah. Who thought that? Niggas striking for medical.
I was like, oh.
You know what I think happens? I think it's like that's why you find a lot of celebrities don't just exclusively do acting or exclusively
Yeah, they do all the other
presenting,
stuff.
because I don't think
Brand ambassador.
yeah,
all
unless
that.
you really been in the game for years or you like a household name like Bonang.
Yeah.
I don't think you can just make a lot of money just from.
But why is everyone in South Africa, and Bubs asked this, like, why is everyone obsessed with being a presenter?
I think
Like, you know, a presenter, you are presenting on a show.
yeah, like you said, you could just automate that, like, and just play the show.
Yeah?
Like you say, that job can be just automated and you can just play the show.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you
Yeah.
can.
But I think it's obsession with celebrity. It's just like another channel for people to get into, so they are known.
I can imagine some of the people that are posting about, listen, I don't know the salary structure of whatever the Expresso vibe
Yeah.
is. I imagine a lot of people that are posting
Have steady jobs.
steady jobs.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But
have a great sort of trajectory in
Career
terms of their career.
trajectory,
Yeah,
yeah.
in terms of their careers.
I'll lie, I'll never leave my career today
yeah,
to go and try to be a celebrity.
yeah. Look,
You'd rather leave it to rather be an independent, almost like institution, or someone who has a value and their time,
yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And whether you want to be an actor or not, the goal shouldn't be to be a celebrity. It should be to
The
have
art.
a certain
Yeah,
monetary
yeah.
value of
Yeah.
your art,
Yeah.
Yeah.
your craft.
And
So
and
yeah.
with that, like I actually do think presenting is a skill and an art, because they're guys who are like very good at it. Like take Scoop,
Yeah.
for instance. He's like
I mean-
bar none, like one of the, if I think probably my personal
Yeah.
best
Wanang as
presenter.
well.
Wanang is like very
Yeah,
very
that's-
good.
oh.
Caesar was good at it.
Caesar was Caesar is good.
I really
But
mess
he's-
with Robert Morale a lot. I know
Yeah,
in sport, but
yeah, definitely Robert.
A class.
So who are some of the B-list presenters?
I don't want to call it B-list.
You know what?
bro.
It's
just
that
like,
open the industry conversation, right?
Yeah,
It's that conversation like, hey,
I never understood that bullshit.
yeah.
I mean,
Open the industry. Nigga, what?
No, you have to understand it is because you'd go to 3 different shows and it's all the same actors,
yeah.
right? It's like, okay, how we
Or you listen to radio and like, this person is not a radio presenter. It's someone who's got a name in
And
social media. Listen, I get your bag, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But there are
So
guys that
it's
went
more
for
around-
the craft and study that and put hours in the game. Like
Yeah.
for me, Scoop put like
Yeah, no, Scoop has
Yeah.
his
like you put that work in.
Yeah.
Well,
That
as well, put that work in as a
Yeah.
youngin.
skill
Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
presenter.
Yeah.
But now the whole open up the industry thing, and since we have, was that about stop hiring the same people, or these people you're hiring suck?
No, it wasn't. Like my sister actually had a what do you call it? A talk, a conference?
Masterclass?
Not a masterclass, but anyway,
Conversation.
with the same. It's just so. It's like how we helping new talent to get into the industry and stop using the same people, because it's like how we opening doors or giving opportunities
Exactly.
for the new guys coming up, instead of saying, we've got talent, we can use the same people
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
all these.
But the narrative around, I think, on social media around open up the industry was more driven by people who have social media notoriety for one.
Yeah, true.
And who then saw that as that they have some talent that should place them in front of a TV screen or anything. More than it was that help us.
Yeah.
It was more like these guys suck. We can do it better.
Put it in your normal working environment, right? Your 9 to 5, right?
Yeah.
They encourage this cross pollination and getting rid of working in silos, whereby you know you might be like someone that's working in this particular team, but you need to leverage off of this particular team's sort of like expertise.
Yeah.
They encourage you to get into the detail of what the next person is doing. And like and that's the normal way of like in life, that you need to sort of like learn new shit and like evolve. And influencers and guys that are in the social media sort of presence have almost sort of like use that sentiment of like, listen, I need to evolve. I need to evolve from the screen on my phone to the screen on the on the big screen. I need to evolve to the radio platform.
The one thing I also don't
think,
understand, like with influencers, right? Is influencers. Can we agree that influencers are probably now the new celebrities?
Yes, I agree.
Sure.
Yeah, and they've used channels that are open.
Yeah.
That if you have the talent and the grit, you will get the following you like, and then it's up to you then how you extract value out of that.
Yeah.
True.
I don't understand how you want to open up the industry to hop from, let's say, a YouTube channel to TV. I understand that's a steady job, but I think the onus is on you to.
Yeah.
But who I give more sort of like notoriety and more sort of like applause
Yeah.
is dudes that do like go left field with it. For example, with Tibbs Tibello,
The food.
he went straight like he was like Gap chef.
Yeah.
How many dudes are cooking? How many dudes are now like gonna be sponsored by have huge alcohol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got his own.
Yeah, I mean, he went from
champagne.
managing to that influencer vibe as well, and then he went left field like screw it, chef.
See, that's a great example of someone who's taken what they have and build something around it.
Yeah, true.
No, I think nowadays it's like the whole rapper thing and crying about they're not getting radio airplay.
Casper.
No, man. I'm saying I'm talking about like up and coming talent. Like I'm not getting radio airplay. Our videos are not being played. But it's like if you really have the talent, the platforms are there.
Yeah.
And if your stuff is
and
people.
it kind of ties back into that whole thing where I've always personally thought that right now, if you're a musician, I don't see why you need a record label.
You don't.
I don't see why you need a record label. All you need behind you is a good management team.
Yeah.
With the platforms you have around you. You don't need to be signed for anything.
Yeah.
If you have YouTube, if you have social media, SoundCloud, all of these streaming platforms
Quick
like
one.
Spotify, where you can just load your music up.
Brings about a great topic. I know he's an American artist, but he coming to Rock the Daisies, or he came, I'm not quite sure when Rock the Daisies.
Chidena?
No, Russ.
Oh.
Do y'all listen to Russ's music?
No.
Not at all. I don't have nothing.
Well, apparently
how
you
he
have
streams like plenty of numbers and how he gets the bag.
It's like
he
that
has a
other
core
dude.
fan
Who
base,
who was that dude that
Please.
came there and plays like the saxophone and
Oh yeah,
Maseko? I like
Maseko
that.
or whatever.
Yeah.
No, but he doesn't make nearly as much money as Russ.
as
makes.
Russ.
Is
Russ
is-
makes a lot of money, but where have you heard Russ music?
Yeah.
But he has a core fan base
has a
that
core
he's
fan base that he
built
caters
around
to.
him.
Yeah.
He's not signed to a label, right?
He's not signed to a label. Indie to the T.
Yeah.
From no publishing, no.
I'm not talking Chance Indie too.
Nothing.
Not that Apple Music Indie.
And he handles all of his production, and he's got a great team behind him. He does festivals like
Yeah.
Look, guys. I mean, the thing is about labels is there's different deals within those. So it could be a distribution deal. It could be a management
What
deal.
does that look like? The distribution. That's the one. where I don't
distribution
understand.
channels in terms of like wall handle,
The-
getting
the
you on platforms,
platforms,
and wall
platforms,
handle, getting you in stores.
Getting in stores,
Okay.
getting on radio.
So we have stores,
Yeah.
right? We have getting you on radio.
Yeah.
What other platforms?
I mean, a little bit of TV.
Yeah, TV, like radio gigs,
TV.
interviews.
Via music video. The TV.
No, it's not music video. It's like interviews.
Yeah.
Or interviews.
Yeah, the whole marketing.
Yeah.
side of-
Yeah.
And then you have publishing that handles your your publishing of your music,
by taking some of it.
and they take some of it.
Yeah.
No, they do it.
Yeah.
I
But I
And
think
then
this is
you
a
have your 360, which is the slave one.
yeah.
That
No, it
that
is.
takes your
Everything.
image rights as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
any commercial use of your image.
Yeah. But I still think, even within that, if you have a good manager, because I've always seen musicians as businesses, right?
Yeah, true.
And they are the product. So you need someone who's going to manage this enterprise around you. You need someone, your team needs someone who's like good at marketing, someone who's good in, finance,
True.
administration. Like
Exactly.
an important one, booking you on tours.
Yeah.
Sorry, on festivals. Doing the groundwork to get your name out there. I don't think you need a label because, like, the trade-off with a label is that they take the lion's share of whatever you sell.
Not
to them.
always, leave it. It's always like it's a negotiation. Each contract is negotiated.
Lately.
Yeah.
I say that has changed.
So
What do you think the split looks like?
no, I mean that's a negotiation. For example, I think Drake makes 11% of album sales. I think that's what his cut is.
Fucking-
But I mean, he gets all the tour money and stuff like that. so-
Yes, I get the tour money, but his sales, he only gets 11% of.
Yeah.
Does he get the corresponding 90% reach?
That's
Because
why,
that only
that's
makes
why
sense.
it's okay with
So if-
signing deals with Apple and other streaming platforms.
Yeah. Because, like, if you're going to take 90% of my money, that means that you must enable my reach by 90% more. By more than 90%
Yeah,
than I can do
basically,
myself for this whole thing to make sense.
Yeah. Am I paying for what I'm getting here? Like,
Well, I think
ultimately.
that is the case. Like, cause I mean, don't think about it as Drake as we know him now.
Yeah,
think about it, but
back
then.
But the potential
Okay,
was
back
there.
then, yeah.
You
Yeah,
shouldn't have
yeah.
signed that deal though.
But I mean, it's. I think it was
It's
an
the
X amount of albums
Yeah.
type of
It's
deal.
the same way.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
It's the same way sneakers. Just Jordan only makes 5%.
And Nike takes the rest.
Okay, but he doesn't have to worry about manufacturing, shipping.
Yeah, exactly.
all those costs.
That whole supply chain
I
is owned
understand,
by
yeah.
Nike.
Yeah.
That's purely
Also,
like
I
that's a
think it's sitting
licensing.
at 17.
Yeah.
That's a licensing
Probably the
agreement,
highest.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So in essence, there's a trade-off. It's just you got to just make sure that it makes sense. You're getting the value out of it. I think
Yeah.
that's.
And I don't
that's
think we
what it
need
is.
any more presenters, to be honest.
Look, man. I
Shortage of
think if you're talented, and really good, and you stand out, there's always going to be space for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't have it. It can't
But
be
does
a
it-
template as well, right?
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
you need to have someone that's dynamic. That's not different from the game. The guys who came before Boponang and them, I mean, you had the Jam Alley Cats. You had, they were different
Yeah.
to what Bonang and the current crop bring. So like the next crop also shouldn't use the Bonang template of like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to be the next Bonang. Nah, be like change it up,
Yeah,
switch it
yeah,
up. Like
yeah.
speak to the current context of what the
Yeah.
youth represents now, or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
whatever sort of demographic that show is
Yeah.
trying to go after.
Yeah. Just make sure, like, if you get a hard on during the show, you don't put your hands in your pocket and try to hide it like that, because that's pretty.
But you
obvious.
should try to hide it somehow.
You try to hide it somehow.
But also, just don't be a presenter. Be an accountant, rather.
Okay.
Great career,
Yeah, or an engineer.
Ifris.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
interesting stuff.
Right.
Guys, that is it from us. That was Shoot the Messengers. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Yeah. Let us know what you think. Please share if you have any ideas for future topics that you'd like us to discuss. It's your boy Q, Liverace, Maybach Bubs. Out.
Out.
Yeah, dog.
Cat, supposed to smell.
Smile.
Yeah, at the end.
Oh, okay.